That was obviously a big deal to you to put yourself in this position when you came back. Just talk about the progress that you made and how hard it was to get there.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just me, it was a team effort. I mean, guys had my back, I had their back, and we're just excited to put our stamp on Florida.
Harbaugh yesterday mentioned how the demeanor of the offensive line was just more serious this year. Yeah. How have you seen that? Have you been a big part of that?
Yeah, I mean, me and Mason thought about that. I mean, it was a fun group we're really fun. I mean, it's a fun group this year, but we realized this year, I mean, it's on us. We're the heartbeat of this football team. That's the way Coach Drevno always says it, and we took that to heart this year, and we're just really working hard every day to prove that, more serious.
Why do you think it took until this specific year to take that to heart versus like last year?
I mean, it's not like the guys last year didn't do it. I mean, we were a very serious group. It's just we put in the time this year. We put in the effort. We had a lot of younger guys, so we felt like we had to. And I mean, I think we took great strides this summer and going into fall camp, and took tremendous strides this fall camp with the line. We're very deep, so it's exciting.
So where does that difference show itself? Like no jokes in the meeting room, or guys, what's the?
Yeah, just the demeanor on the field, off the field. I mean, when you're in this building, it's football all the time, and I mean, this week it's all Florida, and there's no judge, it's just strictly business.
So would you say the youth inspired it, or was it something that had to do with last season?
No, well, definitely not last year. I mean, I have utmost respect for everyone there last year, and they were great leaders also. It's just, yeah, we had a bunch of young guys, and we had to set it right that we have to be serious, and I mean, we can't afford to make mistakes because of our youth. I mean, as a group.
That said, still all last year ended. Does this team feel like it has questions to answer?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we lost 3 of our last 4 games, and I mean, right now we all have a sour taste in our mouth. What better way to show it than against one of the best teams in the country in Florida to start the year?
Have you seen the mental mistakes really kind of cut down this year so far in camp?
Yeah, I mean, definitely at the beginning there was a lot of mental errors going against Don Brown's defense. Definitely doesn't help that with all the crazy, wacky schemes he brings. So, but we've really honed in, and we've been focused on Florida for a week or so now, and I think we have a pretty good idea of what they're doing. But they could also new defensive coordinator Randy Shannon, so you never know. They have a different flavor, so we'll be ready.
What type of challenge does their defensive line present from what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of guys with some experience, a couple starts here and there. So, I mean, inside they got some powerful guys, really strong. They got some speed guys on the edge, but we'll be ready.
With the number of young guys you guys have on both sides of the ball, are you curious or anxious to see what it'll look like, what you guys will look like in a game time atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, I think we know what we are capable of, and I think it's showing everyone what we're capable of. I mean, we're a bunch of young guys, but everyone's talented. I mean, just as talented, if not more talented than last year's team, if you can believe that. So it's just a young group, so it's just about going out there and executing.
How's going against Brown Monet prepare you?
I mean, he's a beast. I mean, he was 340-pound nose guard. That's not really fun to go against every day, but it definitely makes you better. I mean, you got to have perfect technique, or else he's just going to knock you off the ball. So it definitely has helped me.
How about Solomon and Dwumfor at that same spot?
Yeah, I mean, that Dwummy brings just a completely different view. I mean, he's quick, but he's also very powerful. And then Aubrey, I mean, he's going to be a hell of a player here. Young, but you can tell he belongs out here, and he's definitely going to be a big part of our defense this year.
There's a lot of talk about the young guys. What about the seniors and fifth years? What is that group like that's kind of been here since the team was struggling earlier in your career?
I mean, I think we did a great job of honing in the young guys, and not honing in, but getting the young guys prepared for this first game, and just telling them really how important it truly is. I mean, it's different starting your first game against Hawaii and going last year and now going Florida. So it's about getting the young guys going, and I think we have some great leadership on this team.
Have you really worn that shirt every day for, 4 weeks?
Yeah, it's disgusting. I probably smell bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Why are you doing it? I mean, is it
I'm too lazy. We have to get up every morning at 6:30. We're done at 10. I just go straight to bed. I shower, though, so it's fine.
You don't wear that in bed?
I changed the shorts out like twice, but that's about it.
You mentioned